let us start our discussion about sharpness of resonance. For this, suppose that we have LCR series circuit in which an inductor of inductance L, capacitance of capacitor of capacitance C, resistance of resistances R is connected to a AC voltage applied source whose initial potential is equal to Vm sin omega t. As we know that at the condition of the resonance, the amount of the current flowing through the LCR series circuit is maximum, and that maximum current is given by the formula Vm by R. This is equation number 1. Now if we want to change the frequency of the AC potential source applied across this LCR series circuit, and suppose that if this frequency that is initially at omega, because the current is maximum at the frequency omega, so at omega equal to this occurs, and when we take the two different frequency, one is slightly greater than that of the omega naught and other is slightly smaller than that of the omega naught. So the smaller value of the frequency is treated as, suppose that omega 1, and the larger value is larger value from the omega naught is treated as omega 2. So at that two different frequency, suppose that if the amount of the maximum current, it means the amplitude of the current is just equal to the 1 by root 2 times of the maximum current as flows through LCR series circuit at the frequency of omega naught. So we can easily choose two different values of omega. One is omega 1 and other is omega naught, and at these two frequency, the amount of the current, the amplitude of the current flowing through the value just becomes 1 by root 2 times of the maximum current flows through LCR series circuit. It means the maximum current flowing through the LCR series circuit at the resonance frequency. Okay, so as we apply the frequency omega 1 and omega 2, then the current flowing through LCR series circuit becomes Im, and at that frequency the amount of the voltage applied to LCR series circuit becomes also Vm by root 2. So at that time the amount of the power dissipated in LCR series circuit becomes half of the total initial power dissipated in the LCR series circuit. It means, because as we know that P can be explained as Im into Vm, so if this Im max by root 2, then Vm by root 2, so at that value we get the value of the power dissipated in the initial case, that is P1. So in final case this becomes P by 2. Okay, so this is a simple case. So if we take two different frequency of AC voltage source at which the current flowing through LCR series circuit reduces to its 1 by root 2 times of maximum current, and at that value of frequency the voltage is also reduces to 1 by root 2 times of the voltage, so the power reduces to its half value, and at that frequencies, it means at omega 1 and omega 2, the difference between the omega 1 and omega 2 is known as the bandwidth of the resonance, and the ratio of the resonating frequency to the bandwidth is known as the sharpness of resonance. Sharpness of resonance. Okay, and this will occur only when the power dissipation in the circuit reduces to its half value, and this will happen only when the current flowing through the LCR series circuit reduces to 1 by root 2 times of its maximum value, and also voltage reduces to 1 by root 2 times of its maximum value. So let us calculate an expression for the delta omega, that is bandwidth, and change in the frequency after at which we can obtain the sharpness of resonance. Okay, so let us start our calculation. As we know that if we take two different frequency, as we know that at omega naught resonance occurs, and if the amount of the current is at this frequency is Im max, and if we take two slightly different frequency, one is omega 1, that is omega naught minus delta omega, and other is omega 2 whose value is slightly greater than that of omega naught, and at these two frequency the amount of the current is obtained at root 2 times of the value of the current, maximum current. It means the amount of the current at this point will be Im max by root 2. Okay, so what will be the value of omega, and what will be the value of omega 2, and also what will be the difference of omega 1 and omega 2. So difference of omega 1 and omega 2 is omega naught plus delta omega minus of omega naught minus plus delta omega. So this becomes twice of delta omega. This is known as bandwidth. And we want to calculate the amount of this bandwidth also in term of L, C and R. So let us start our discussion. Now, as we know that the amount of the current flowing through LCR series, the amplitude of the current can be expressed as Vm by Z. Okay, so we can write it as Vm by root of R square plus Xc minus XL whole square. So if we take the value of Xc and XL at the frequency of omega 1, then the value of the current at that frequency becomes Im max by root 2. So at omega tends to omega 1, the value of this current becomes Im max by root 2. This will becomes equal to Vm divided by root of R square plus the value of Xc, that is 1 upon omega 1 C square, omega 1 C minus omega 1 L whole square. Okay, so suppose that this one is the equation number 2. So if we compare the equation number 1 and 2, then we can get easily that, or if we put the value of this Im max from equation number 1 in the equation number 2, then here we get Vm by root 2R. So Vm by root 2R is equal to Vm by root of R square plus 1 by omega 1 C minus omega 1 L whole square. So from here, inverting the terms of left side and right side, then we get root 2R is equal to root of R square plus omega 1 C minus omega 1 upon omega 1 C minus omega 1 L square. So if we square both sides, then we get twice of R square is equal to R square plus this, and if you take this R square at this side, then we get 2R square minus R square. So this becomes R square. Okay, so R square is equal to 1 by omega 1 C minus omega 1 L whole square. So taking root both sides, we get R is equal to 1 upon omega 1 C minus omega 1 L. Okay, So this is a final formula for omega 1. Now if we put the value of omega 1, as we know that value of omega 1 is omega naught minus delta omega. So from here we get R is equal to 1 upon omega naught minus delta omega whole into C minus omega naught minus delta omega L. So if we take omega naught common from these two terms, then omega naught into C, from here we get 1 minus delta omega by omega naught, minus here also taking omega naught common, then we get 1 minus delta omega by omega naught. Now as we know that 1 by omega naught C is equal to omega naught L, because omega naught is the resonance frequency. So at resonance frequency, at omega naught xc is equal to xl, it means 1 by omega naught C is equal to omega naught L. So this can be replaced by this term, it means this can also be written as omega naught L. So this is the value of omega naught L. Omega naught L divided by 1 minus delta omega by omega naught is equal to minus of omega naught L 1 minus delta omega by omega naught. Okay, so taking omega naught L as common, we get from here, if we take this in upper side, then the power of this becomes minus of 1 minus delta omega by del omega naught power minus 1 minus 1 minus delta omega by omega naught. Okay, so this is all equal to R. Okay, so if we expand this term by binomial expansion, then we get, as delta omega is very small in comparison to omega naught, so the square and all other higher order term will be negligible in comparison to 1. So they are omitting at here. Now this becomes 1 minus minus plus delta omega by omega naught, and from here minus 1 minus minus plus delta omega by omega naught. Okay, so 1 and 1 becomes cancelled, and twice of this becomes twice of delta omega by omega naught. So from here we get R is equal to omega naught L whole into twice of delta omega by omega naught. So from here we get twice of delta omega is equal to R by L. R delta omega is equal to R by 2L. So we get the value of delta omega which we want to calculate in terms of R, L and C. So from here we can easily obtain the formula for the delta omega. So how much we change the value of frequency, resonance frequency from its mean value, it means omega naught, at which the power dissipated across LCR series circuit becomes half, or the amount of the current flowing through the circuit becomes 1 by root 2 times of its maximum value. So that change in the frequency is equal to R by twice of L. Now the value of twice of delta omega, this is known as the bandwidth. So the formula for the bandwidth is R by L. Okay, so formula for the bandwidth is R by L. Now we can easily obtain this formula, and this will be similar formula when we put the value of omega as omega 2. So we can easily get the formula for omega 2 also. Now let us calculate the formula for the sharpness of resonance. As we know that by definition, the sharpness of resonance can be defined as sharpness of resonance. This is either also known as quality factor, and represented by Q. So Q be defined as omega naught divided by twice of delta omega. So this will be equal to omega naught divided by the value of 2 delta omega, this is R by L. So this becomes equal to omega naught L by R. Okay, so we can easily get the formula for the sharpness of resonance, as we are seeing that the unit of omega naught L, that is XL at resonance, is same as that of the unit of resistance. So we can say that sharpness of resonance is a dimensionless physical quantity. And we can also get another formula for sharpness of resonance, as we know that XL is equal to XC at omega naught. So XC is equal to 1 upon omega naught C. So if we put the value of omega naught L as 1 upon omega naught C, then we get the formula for the sharpness of resonance as 1 upon omega naught CR. Okay, so this is all about the sharpness of resonance. You can solve different types of numerical problems based on the condition of resonance and the concept sharpness of resonance. Okay, take care. Thank you.